I'm on a journey to turn this empty, void-filled world into one where I can thrive. One of my main goals is to automate all the metals, unlocking the full potential of the Create mod. But before I can dive into that, I need to ensure I have the right tools and equipment. So today, the focus is on unlocking flight, which will transform how I navigate this world, and hopefully stop me from dying to the void every other minute. But that's not all. I'll also be setting up lava automation and taking the first steps towards getting fully enchanted gear through villager trading. If you don't want to miss out on what the future of this world holds, then make sure to subscribe and let me know you want to see more of this series by also leaving a like. With our lines in, I think this base is looking a whole lot cooler and definitely better than my first table that I decided to build. Still don't really know what I was thinking with that. But we should probably start working towards the first goal of the episode. And well, that means trying to get an elytra. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the easy part of this, which if we just cut down 1, 2, maybe a third tree after this one, I need a few blocks. We'll craft all of this into spruce planks as we're probably going to be needing it, and we're going to be needing a lot of slabs. That should be fine. We also just need a bucket, which I don't think I have right now because the amount of times I've fallen into the void. And well, you might be asking yourself, how are you getting to the end stam? And well, you see that thing right over there? Yeah, that's the end portal, which of course is our gateway into the end. We've just got a bridge over there. Yeah, this is my life now. Aha, Mushroom Island. 2/3 of the way. Just another 200 blocks to go. And I'm bridging on this side now. Oh, I can start seeing it at the bottom of my screen. Honestly, when I made this map, I don't know why I didn't just put the end portal frame up here, because it would have made it a lot nicer to make a build around it. But hey, too late now. A little hard to move those blocks. I think we'll go to around this block, and then if we just grab our water bucket, let that flow down, and grab some spruce planks, we can come down right along with it. I might want to add in a ladder later, so that's why I'm extending down the blocks. Otherwise, obviously, I could just use the water and build off the portal at the bottom. I'm also scared that I'm gonna be going down too fast and hit the end and fall into the void. Get a few more slabs, get that taken care of, and we'll just add in a slab right in there as well to feel a little more safe. And if I do fall, I'll still be able to hopefully catch myself. Right, now we need ender pearls and eyes of enders. So back home we go. Probably should have gotten those first. Gotten the gear and got out here. But nope. Back at the home base. And since I was doing all of this terrain work on stream and I needed more dirt, I decided to expand the dirt farm over there, which currently has 5 brass sands. And to help me along the way, I got a little something. Namely this guy, which sells me a looting 3 book. And it made getting zinc and copper so much easier. Although that sword is broken, so I need to create another one for our blaze and ender pearls needs. Also, I brought way too much wood. Ooh, and I need more emeralds. Luckily, I have so much rotten flesh just laying around, and rotten flesh is free emeralds. Trade with the clerics and get those up. We can buy our looting book, and I'm just gonna try to trade the rest of this down. A looting sword, perfect. Now, let's see. Currently, we have 3 ender pearls and no blaze powder. We got another one here, okay. Any enderman hanging around on the platform below here? Yes, there is. And I should have brought boats because this is going to be probably pretty dangerous. Okay, I'm going to heal by the next one. All right, you are next on the chopping block, buddy. Oh, you can hit me there. Okay, sorry. Oh, we already have 8 pearls from 2 of them. Okay, this is actually... I have enough. Okay, because I don't have to find it. I've got more than enough. And those extra ender pearls wouldn't be bad. Here we go. 13 ender pearls. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, those were... No, it wasn't with the ones we already had. We have 16 now. Okay, perfect. And nether, I guess, is next. I'm gonna grab a fire-resistant potion for that. Did I just hear those aggro? No, thanks. I am good. Hello. Oh! 8 pearls, that's definitely enough. So back overworld we go. Just wish you guys weren't so angry at me. Oh, they're spawning more and more. Oh, how am I getting back here? Right, run. Run. Get me out of here. I won't lie, I thought I was doomed. Okay, now we can craft up our... We need 12 of those, and that means 6 blaze rods and our 12 eye of vendors. Now, what does one bring to the end? I'm gonna bring a bunch of slabs because bridging seems like a smart thing to do. Wood and preferably better weapons. But you see, the slight problem that I can't go mining, and I'm usually not one to rush the Ender Dragon fight. So I usually have like fully kitted diamond armor when I do it. So this might go great. This might go terribly. That's that's not decided yet. We'll have to wait and see. The 6 sugarcane we have at the moment, we can turn into paper, and together with some gunpowder, we can turn those into rockets. 18 rockets isn't a lot because I don't have a lot of sugarcane, but it's something at least. Okay, it's something. Let's see. As far as it goes bows wise, I guess I'm just gonna combine a few of these and hopefully get a high durability one. And arrows definitely won't be an issue. Right, I think I'm ready. I actually don't really know how the end looks like. It might have islands, it might not have islands. We'll find out. Oh, this is terrifying. Wish me luck, villagers. I'm doing this so that I can set you guys up. Don't know how the elytra's gonna help in that, but it will probably make life easier. I don't want to zoom in. I can't see where I'm running. And it's time to activate our end portal. Oh no. Uh-oh. Is the map... Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I had messed up when I made the map, and now it does activate. There's no cool thing though, because it's hand placed, so there's no cool sound. Right, the bed is important. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Oh, it's a normal end island. Okay, that's what I thought, and I am glad because I did not look forward to fighting the dragon above the void and having to bridge all over the place. Right, let's start shooting these. Ooh, my aim is on point. Okay, maybe no, not that one. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. It was good, and then I spoke. Now I'm not hitting anything. Oh, there we go. This isn't going great. I've used so many arrows and I've not even gotten all of them. I really should have just stayed quiet. I do, however, think there is only one left now, which is this one up here. Does look like they are all gone, so let's start shooting the dragon. Really wish I had a better bow for this. Honestly, just considering right here, giving up on trying to shoot it with the bow, because it's, yeah, I'm not really hitting her. Right, this time I want to really get in there early on. We enter on in, and now we can start slicing. Hopefully we can get it down pretty low now. Really hope. Well, I'm dead. Okay, bloodshed, never mind. I'm not dead. I'm alive. Oh, now that I'm getting a little warmed up here, I'm hitting a few more shots. Oh, I got stuck in my own dug hole. Oh, man. So close. Back in we go to finish her off because it's so close. Here we go. Right, now it's time. It's the final. Do I get her before she purges? I do. Oh, perfect. Oh, XP. Yummy. Knowing me, though, I'm gonna lose these very fast. Now to discover how the outer islands look. Okay, hopefully they're there. It's gonna be interesting getting an elytra otherwise. I'm gonna actually make a trapdoor and crawl through because I have no idea how the other side looks. And that feels like a safer alternative to just chucking a pearl through and seeing what happens. Okay. Okay, this is also here. Great. You know, being the creator of this map, I feel like I should have maybe known all of this, but I never actually did anything into the end, so, you know. I was just scared that the mod I generated the world with was gonna break the end as well, but it didn't. Oh, and there's an end city right off the bat. Oh, you love to see it, and there's a boat. Oh, I love to see the boat. Oh, I'm not gonna get rushy and just pearl over and die. That seems dumb. Oh, and there's a second one over there. Perfect. Oh, shulker boxes are also gonna be super nice. Oh, and that one has a boat too. I can get a backup elytra. And actually, this might be really smart for some early on diamond tools, as the loot chests in here could give us some really good stuff. So we've got to check those out. But first of all, I think we have to get our hands on the elytra. City at the end of the game. Oh, I'm very much in the front of the ship. Just get a bit more in here and... Oh, okay. Blocked it, but still flew up. You know, makes sense. Makes sense, really. Gotta use the looting sword here. Oh, no. Right, what do we get? Protection for boots. I mean, they're better than what I have. Oh, some diamond tools. Yeah, max pickaxe. Not that I need fortune, but I'll take that. Oh my god. And our lovely elytra. Great. This is gonna be fun. I don't want like a lot of shulkers. I mainly want the loot in the towers. I just want like maybe 4 elytra on, and let's just see if we can speed loot the top of these towers. I'm gonna throw some stuff out that I probably won't be needing, and let's see, this one should have loot. Ooh, our first diamonds. Right, I am struggling for inventory space here, so I'm gonna craft up the first shulker we got and just throw everything in here. There we go. Now we should be able to loot a little easier. Now this definitely does more damage. Okay, let's see. I think we have one more place we can loot here, and then maybe we can get some shulkers. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna go and kill every single shulker in this one instead, and that will be enough. And do this very sparingly with my rockets. Right, 16 shells is definitely enough for what I want. So I'm just going to clear out the bottom here because those are easy. And we'll fly up to the ship and lose the final one. Loot, and kill the final ones. And another diamond shovel with Curse of Vanishing. Probably won't be keeping that one for too long. Get our elytra, our full sugar box of loot, and I think it's time to head back home. This was such a success. See, can we thread the needle here? Whoop! We did, which means we can hook into the overworld. Right, and it takes a bit to load in for some reason, but hey, we got an elytra. Now this right here is what I managed to get in that short, probably like 20 minutes I spent there, if even. We've got some pretty good pickaxes, which is super nice. Also really good shovels, which that's a max one. That's a max one, minus efficiency and mending actually. We've got some new armor, which is great, and some new boots. No feather falling though, would have hoped for that. Swords are all right. The diamond knife is really, really good, I think. And yeah, obviously our elytras and some shulker shells. That was a massive success. And hopefully you will see Stam in the void less now, which is great. However, currently we only have 11 rockets, and yeah, that's not really gonna do it. And this sugarcane farm is not holding up. So I think this is the first thing I want to combat today, and also, well, villagers, because we need mending and unbreaking. We're going to need a bunch of spruce for this. I'm gonna grab some bones here and craft those into bone meal, where maybe we can bring up this second tree as well. Oh, we can. And then cut those down. And rinse and repeat. 3 shops here should be enough, at least for now. And we can always get more. It's not like it's that hard. Anyways, we're gonna need to craft down a bunch of these, as I need to craft up about 6 stacks of spruce trapdoors. Yeah, I am hopelessly addicted to this block. And next up, I did just realize I need to strip down 4 stacks of these, and I don't have a saw set up yet. Will I be smart and set one up? No, I don't feel like it. So I've got so much iron at the moment, and well, the iron axis isn't really a problem. I think I made a cutting board. No, let me quickly craft up one of those. We place that down maybe right here, and then we can just chop away these, and we get bark all cut up. And not only do we have the strip logs we need now, the bark we can use to create paper, which in turn we can combine with some gunpowder, and we can make even more rockets for ourselves, so we can use them, well, a little more. And I do have some phantom membrane, so if we do break an elytra, we can repair it. Now, gathered and craft up everything that I can currently get my hands on, and the next thing I will be needing is a few new wood types. So again, let's use some spruce and create some slabs. Of course, I won't be bridging. Instead, I'll be flying, and I need to get that island. And whoop, land here, where we can extend out a platform around this, just to make sure that we get all of our saplings, because we don't want to lose our jungle wood access. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down myself, as well, the saw would just make it fly all over the place and probably into the void. We just have to wait and see if we get enough saplings to continue, which I'm hoping. I mean, we should at least get 1. Hopefully we get 4 though. Okay, I've got 8 saplings now. I'm gonna plant back 4 here actually, and then bring these 4 home. And before I do head home, I do want to fly over to the Acacia Island, or the Savannah Island. And I've got to say, not having to bridge out to all of these is so nice. Ooh, right, I included a little melon here. And I'm actually not in need of any acacia wood, but I do want the leaves, so I've got to gather up some saplings so that I can grow a few more trees to then get some leaves. Oh, already got a sapling on the ground there right after cutting the tree down, so we don't have to worry about not getting any. I'm just gonna grab that melon with me back home. We're pretty much all done to decay, and I've got 50 saplings, which 50? No, I got 5, not 50. Since I don't need the wood, I'll just pop, well, that in there and our saplings in here, and then get some bone meal and some shears. Do I already have shears? No. Let's just pop over to where I placed down some oak earlier, which means we can get this down. Now, those things were definitely on the easier side of things, because I need a lot of granite, andesite, and diorite next, which means a lot of quartz. But before that, there is an easy one which I could do, which just means 21 emeralds is probably not enough. Rotten flesh, here we come. Placing this down, maybe here, this into emeralds, and then those emeralds into bricks. All of this brick can be turned into, no, actually not all of it, but we need more. Okay, we need a lot more. I'll work on that on the side while we're working on getting our quartz then. And at the moment, I have 1, 2, and no soul sand. Problem with making soul sand is that I need sand, and I have no real way of getting sand except crushing, or well, that's basically the only way. But a crushing wheel setup requires a bunch of brass, which well, I also don't have. So let's head into the nether and over to our gold farm. Hopefully this knife is able to... Oh, it doesn't look like it can sweeping, which, yeah, that's not great, actually. Hold up. I've got a sword with... I have my wings on. It's fine. Still scary, but it's fine. I've got a looting 2 sword. All these have knockback on it. I don't know if that matters. Just gonna take this sword, a book, head up here to my librarian, which has a looting trait from me. Need more emeralds, where we simply combine these 2 swords and then maybe these, we get somewhat of a decent sword. It's better than what we've had before, and it has looting, which is the biggest part. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna increase the storage a bit. Okay, that should be enough, and I've kind of just ruined this platform completely, but it's fine. It's fine. Now we should be able to hit them all with this, and this should be, yeah, this should work out. And then once the sword gets low, I'll try to get a mending book perhaps, and that way it will be instantly repaired as well. But I'm gonna stand here slashing for a bit. Now, we're not too long at all with this new looting sword. I've gotten so much gold compared to what I used to get. So I want to head over and see how much quartz this can turn into. Nope. Okay. They just don't like me, I guess. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Woo. Okay. Splatting there would not have been good. Okay. Looks like they're out of gold. I'm gonna quickly grab all of this before they get angry at me like they usually do. And let's see. I've got a bunch of nether quartz and almost a sack of soul sand. That's not a lot, but the quartz trades feel like I was pretty... It feels like I was pretty lucky there, at least. Oh, and they're angry at me again. Bye. I really need to improve the bartering setup if I want to keep using it. But for now, this will turn into how much? Probably not a lot. Yeah, it's a 12% chance to get 4. And that brings us up to just over a stack. I just did the math. I need like 500 quartz. 500. Yeah, damn, I'm kind of regretting my building choices here. Right, with the looting sword, hopefully we can get the brass, and I'm gonna work out getting a crushing wheel set up instead, because I believe that will go faster. So with the turning night, let's head over to the sink farm. Managing to get 4 andesite during the night, I headed over to the copper area where I killed up a few drowns. Throw these into our blaze burner to combine with some logs, making us some brass casings. Combining that with some crafting tables and electron tubes, we have our mechanical crafters. Building up a very, very temporary version of this. Okay, I am desperate, and maybe procrastinate on proper infrastructure too. Yeah, that got me pretty good. And to everyone in the last episode who, you know, thought I didn't know that I could mix these two, I know that. My brain just didn't really work and forgot about it. Placing in our planks. Let's see, do we have... Nope, not quite enough yet. Actually, wait. Might be just enough. Oh, it's more than enough. Okay, great. Is it moving? Are you moving? Hello? Excuse me. Oh. Oh, great. I lost one. Now it's moving. Is it? Yeah! 1 eternity later. Now I added a bit more extra power to all of this, and that looks like it's actually spinning the correct way. So we just add another one right there, and we get our crushing wheels. That's spinning the correct way, and that's spinning the correct way, and we have enough power for it. Perfect. Okay, let's crush up 2 of these, or press them, and then craft those into some chutes, where we place a chute off the bottom of this, going into a barrel, and then I gotta get myself up there without falling in. There we go, chute, and another barrel on top. Hopefully we can reach that from the bottom. That would be ideal. Yeah, we can. Maybe we'll just do like a little step up and a little torch. Now that I've cleared out my inventory, my hope is that this up here has an excess of gravel, which it definitely looks like it has. And we should just be able to grab it off here. Yes. Okay, good. Inventory full of gravel. Let's fly down to our crusher wheels. Let's not land in them. Actually, I probably can't right now. It's good. We'll throw this in at the top and out at the bottom here in just a second. and we should hopefully see, yes, sand and some clay and flint, which I don't really want. I'll keep the clay though, because this is like my only source of it. But that is fantastic. And I'm hoping I have, yes, I have a soul soil. Okay, because that means that I can create a soul campfire, which means that in theory I could add on to this. If we just have, see that maybe there, we replace that with that. And is it just too short? I think it is just too short. What if we do this then? Move that over one block. But if we place that here, it should haunt there and then it should water over here. Perfect. So now if we grab all of the sand we currently have and we throw that in right here, that should all get turned into soul sand. Oh, we got to make sure that it all lands that side, which we can help out a little bit by doing something like that. And we have tons of soul sand, throwing that in here, which in turn gets us, oh my god, almost over 2.5 stacks of quartz. And we still have, well, now we have another 5 stacks of sand. Oh, this is amazing. Now I made a critical mistake. Taking a short break, but forgetting to pause the game, a zombie managed to sneak up on me and sadly took me out. Which means I lost all of my things. So even though I have the elytra, I'm still not free from losing all my things. I'm going insane. Compose yourself, Sam. I mean, I'm loving playing Skyblock. Actually, don't take that seriously. But at least we have some more gear here and some chests to get ourselves started again. And another elytra, which I really don't want to lose. So hopefully this goes great. Slightly restocked here again, just missing a bucket, as that's kind of an essential part. But I did manage to finish all of my material gathering, so we should probably get to building. Rain has disappeared and I've created myself a little platform for ourselves to start on. I'd like to just head over to this edge here and we'll start with some stairs. Then we'll skip a block to move diagonally before another set, repeating that there, and then we need these as well. Now these right here are going to be filled with water and making us grow sugarcane right here in the middle, and then we'll need to bring out that and then some spruce slabs right here and fill that. Yeah, bringing in our water in here, we can get some more, and this will allow us to place sugarcane on all of these right here. And then this is going to be the little tricky part, because right here in the middle I want my linear chassis. Then I want to fill these 2 points with waters, which means we can place sugarcane here, 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 and here. And then once the sugarcane farm actually activates, the water will also fill this middle block, which will allow us to have sugarcane here and here and make it even more efficient. But this is going to go up and then out onto the side, 2 blocks. We'll bring out our mechanical harvesters. I want 3 right here and then a 4th one on this side, as that's going to be able to get all of our sugarcane. Only change I'd like to make to this is the fact that we include a glowstone piece right here to light it up to make it grow a little faster. Using a few more blocks around this to make our foundation. While we are at it, we should probably just make sure that we glue all of this together as we're moving up through the build, as that's going to help me later. Next stage of this is actually pretty simple, just continuing the same sort of dirt pattern that we've got going on below, as this is going to be constantly spinning. Making it 3 blocks tall does not matter at all, since it won't have any effect on raids, as it's always going to be harvested. Bringing in some spruce stairs this time instead. Bring in the same setup right up here. And is this going to be absolutely overkill eventually? Probably yes, but for now I think this is going to be a great farm, as we can get in our sugarcane, and we'll see if I bother coming back in and fixing these 2, and I probably will, but it probably will be a fair bit of work. On the ends here I just like to add in some oak wood, then just a spruce plank as a filler block right in here, before a few spruce trapdoors to cover off those. And I will admit the silo is probably going to look pretty weird, but I'm hoping that I can make it look good in the future with like a barn, because I want to build my storage in this area, and so I'm hoping that this will complement that really well, hopefully. Otherwise maybe I'll just have to redesign the whole thing. Continuing up with our spruce, introducing some packed mud, which I created in a basing using some water and dirt, just to add in a little more texturing now that we have the possibility to do that. But then some fences on the corners to just make the shape feel a bit more rounded. Then we'll place in an oak trap door and get some spruce signs on the side of that for a little bit of more decoration here on the outside. With the first 2 layers in, it's just a matter of repeating this until I am at the desired height. I've reached the top now, and I realized I don't have the roof blocks. I did forget to gather a few blocks, apparently. We'll get the roof in a little later, as I'm still waiting for more sugarcane to grow. And right, I don't have any torches. I've got to sleep. I don't even know how the zombie got to me. I thought I lit everything up. And well, the silo looks all right. It's giving me very like 2012 Minecraft building though. Now for a roof, I want to use deep slate blocks, and the way you get this is by crafting basalt and cobblestone together. And the way you get basalt is, well, through the vanilla generator way, and I need blue ice for that. Now out in this direction, that should be wait, I don't have silk touch. Please be silk touch on one of these. Yes. There's already a little bit of packed ice on here, but if we just go ahead and land, we should be, yes, in a snowy plains biome, which means if we just use a little bit of the wood that I've got on me here, looting the ancient city below us is very, very tempting. But disregarding that and making our little platform here, if we flood this with water now, I do have some 2 buckets on me still. This should turn into ice, because on here, yeah, there's only 3 pieces. Yes, okay, good. And I believe that there is a create way to turn this into packed ice. Yeah, just 1. 9 total ice quartz. Let's fly back, and it looks really cool. I can't wait to actually get these in, and I am realizing the main island is going to have to be bigger than this. Yeah, future expansions. Although I do want to actually fill in the spider web today, but we'll do it a little later. It's fine. Crafting that into our blue ice, and then it should just be as simple as grabbing a piece of dirt, haunting that, and then I need more lava. Right. I think I have 1 more lava in the nether, but my supply is definitely running dry. I also do remember me saying at some point I was going to keep this here in case I lost all of my other lava, but recklessness, here we come. Just build it on the other side of this right now. Is well, this farm is probably also temporary, like everything else currently. A little bit of crying obsidian. We'll do our soil. That's building all of this up out here so that we can fit in our lava, and then our blue ice on top. Lava goes right here, and that should make ourselves basalt. Perfect. Now I don't need a crazy amount of it, so just sit here for a little bit. Crafting this up with the cobblestone in my inventory right now, we got over a stack of deep slate already, which is probably enough, because it's not a giant roof. Let's see, some stairs. And a whole bunch of slabs to finish that off, and yeah, enough. So starting off with our stairs on the edges here, coming in with 2 tiles right there. We're going to continue this up with a layer of slabs, and this is going to be a little trickier to get in, so I'm going to have to place some temporary blocks down. Continuing this in and up. And topping it up in the middle. We're flying down to maybe here. It looks all right. I definitely think maybe with a little smaller silo in front of it and then the bigger bar next to it, this can actually look pretty good. Now I only need to actually fill it, but what's going to help us do that is actually getting the farm up and running, which means grabbing the andesite alloy I had made and crafting up everything that we need. Let's do some more linear chassis. Grabbing a slab, we can grab that. We can turn that into our mechanical bearing, and then we need to also get a simple water wheel, as well as 2 chutes, or well, portable storage interfaces. And for now, I'm gonna do something really fun and very, very simple, just a brass funnel. And let's grab a chest, or 2 actually, because I'm gonna make a perfect storage that definitely doesn't need to be upgraded later, like this one which is overflowing all the time. No, that's not what I'm gonna do again. Nope, definitely not. Right, I'm just gonna dig down right here, place some water so that we can get in under. So I'd like just like a little platform to stand on down here. Would be nice. Let's see, middle should be maybe here. Oh, perfect. Bring that down to this point. It doesn't really matter how far this is brought down. And now, oh, right, I want to do this right up here at the top. I want to just grab with our glue that piece of glowstone, then heading down below, keeping the glue in my hand, connect it down to this point, which should connect everything throughout the silo. On the bottom of this, then we'll bring in our mechanical bearing, hopefully facing the right direction. Yes, this can be placed when stopped, doesn't actually really matter because it won't be breaking any blocks. Then we'll just get our water wheel right at the bottom of that, and now I gotta figure out which way to spin this. Grabbing some more water. Oh no, wrong water to grab. Oh, mistakes were made. Not the one I wanted to grab. I wanted to grab another one from here. We'll just add in our storage interface for now. Another one right over here. Chute leading out of that into a chest. And would you look at that? That's our perfect storage, never to be upgraded in the future. It will definitely be upgraded in the future because it sucks. But we don't have to matter about that now. Matter, yeah, Words are hard. Now we just gotta figure out which way this wants to spin. And I'm pretty sure we want it to go this way. Ooh. We have water everywhere. Why do we have water everywhere? Why did it stop? Well, I know why we have water everywhere, but why did it stop? No, it's because that. Okay. I also made another discovery. it doesn't have a storage. Just replacing this piece right here with a barrel instead should fix that problem. Now that we do this, we've got to maybe, if we just take some dirt here, and I'll be able to just like block the water off there, which that would break if it does stop now. So I'm just gonna set this to only place when anchor destroyed, and that should make sure that the farm fully works without any issues. And of course now I lost all the sugarcane it harvested because, well, machine no worky. Can I just like hold up, run after. Ooh, and I can place that in. Oh, out. Okay, we got 18 more pieces. What if I just continue doing this up and then maybe this is fine? Can I sneak my way in here? Ooh, I can. Ooh, you know what I've just realized? The glowstone piece, when it's rotating, it's not giving off light. That was a oversight on my part, so let me just like place in a torch here. That shouldn't destroy anything. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good. Now that our rocket issue is sorted out, I need to sort out the fact that I am on my second elytra. Mainly due to the fact that I lost the first one, but nonetheless, I need to make sure I can keep this one. And to do that, I need mending and unbreaking, which in turn means I need to actually set up my villagers. And most of the material gathering we did earlier has gone into building up these houses. Once complete, these houses will hold a total of 32 villagers, which I am hoping will be enough for me in this world. But we'll see. Maybe I have to build more houses in the future. For now though, I think these are looking great. Maybe a little similar in style, but with my limited blocks I have in this world currently, it's kind of what I have to do. Next up on my list of things to do is definitely going to be connecting and filling out a bunch of the spider web. I don't think I want to fill out the entire thing just yet, but I definitely want to get the area around the villager houses sorted. Middle area between the houses filled in, and I want to expand the main island out to support the two of the houses a bit more. When I made these outlines, I thought I wouldn't stray too far from them, but I'm realizing that expanding further out isn't something I should avoid. But with that done, I still wanted to place even more dirt, so I decided to bring up the few first layers around the lake. Before I started this expansion and filling in the lines, I had placed around 7,000 dirt in this world, and I've doubled that. I've now placed 14,000 instead. Yeah, the dirt from up there. Oh, it's good. It's good. And next up, we need to sort out the problem that my elytra is almost about to break. Even though it looks like these houses are bigger and holds more villagers, the smaller ones actually holds more. One whole villager more. And I definitely want to dedicate one of those to be our librarians. So I've prepped a few rails and minecarts, and I've just got to trade down some rotten flesh into emeralds, as that's been my main source of emeralds. And then use you to get me a few bookshelves so that I can make some lecterns. Now there's a few enchantments I definitely want to get my hands on, and I will take any of them, but most crucial right now is definitely going to be unbreaking and mending, and we already have looting, but I need things like efficiency, silk touch, and all the other chats as well. I could make an enchanting table now that I have diamonds, but and you can be my first friend, not victim. Friend. We are friends, okay? I will not exploit you at all. If I place this lectern like here right now, and I were to break that, will you escape? You will. You know, that's great. We'll have to replace that with a block and place our lectern in now, and then break that. How? I'm already getting a sense I'm gonna love these guys. I know for a fact I won't. Yes? Aha, there we go. And now you should be completely stuck in there. Yeah. Now I can roll traits. I just need to gather up a few more emeralds. Efficiency 5 for a stack of emeralds. Yeah, it's good. Gotta skip on it. That was a good one, but I could get it for also like 20 emeralds, and then that to me just seems more worth it. I'm making 32. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that. I'm gonna go get some more emeralds and take that. 32 isn't too bad. And if we eventually set up a little curing station for them, that's gonna be very doable. Emeralds traded up, and let's lock in that unbreaking 3 trade. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that straight to the elytra as we are, well, 127 now. It's slowly approaching that though. I'm gonna just continue doing this for a while, and I guess I'll share if I do find anything fun. Oh, you need a... Yeah. I mean, I can already tell this is gonna be fun. 1 eternity later. About 200 lecterns placed and broken later. We've got 6 villagers. We've got an unbreaking one. We have a silk touch. I found a mending one for 11. I might have killed one with mending that was like 32. We got some feather falling. I got an efficiency 5 one that's a little cheaper. And well, we have our looting one as well. I've already gone ahead and applied unbreaking and mending to my elytra, of course. And I've got a few extra books just laying around. Putting about a little more rotten flesh here. I have 41 emeralds, and I just like to upgrade one more tools as well. The pickaxe is holding in there for now, and so is the shovel, of course. And so I just like to buy myself another axe from this guy. And the few extra books I have here, I just like to apply to that. Although I need to make a grindstone. Dropping that down, and then apply these 2 books. All right, I need more levels. Just pop into the nether with like a sword and kill some pigmen. Might not even need to kill any, actually, because I just had 19 levels just laying here. It just keeps going. Hello? Okay, it wasn't 19 levels, it was 34. Great. That won't be a problem. And finally, I have an axe that doesn't suck. Yeet. Well, even though my gear isn't something too amazing, it's a lot better. Oh, there's a cat. I don't have any fish. I need to get some fish for those later. But rolling villagers is something that isn't really that fun. So I'm just gonna wait, and I'll be doing that on some streams, upgrading my tools and stuff while I do other things that are more fun. You don't want to see all of this boring stuff. It is literally just breaking a lectern, placing it down, breaking a lectern, placing it down, trading for emeralds, doing this, doing that. Ooh, and honestly, if I don't have Twitch chat, I'm gonna go a little insane. I feel like that's the norm in the Skyblock world. Stam going insane. I think you should subscribe for more insanity stam. But while I'm still somewhat sane, I definitely want to do a bit more building. The next project I do want to get working on is definitely going to be a lava farm, because lava is going to be the next step into automating all of our different materials. Oh, this storage is such a mess. And I kind of want to do a cave thing for this lava farm, so I want to grab some cobblestone out the back of my iron farm as well. It's overflowing. Let's take our lava back here, and we'll use that for now to smelt some things up. We'll smelt maybe 9 stacks. That should be enough. Now I'm gonna need a ton of dripstone blocks for this as well, lava farm. And I'll be on the geode over here now that we have the elytra. Yeah, there we have our dripstone island. Only problem is that this is nowhere close to the almost 4 stacks of dripstone blocks I need, not to talk about the like 3 stacks of pointed dripstone. So this is definitely one of those farms we have to build, and the earlier we do so, the better. Maybe I could use the already like extended down dripstones here to get down below, and this way we can mine this entire island down without losing any dripstone, because the more we have, the faster we'll get it kickstarted. We might just have to lose one there. Yeah, it's fine. Now, I do have a create way to make dripstone blocks, but I do need a bunch of lava for that, so I need to set up a lava farm in order to do that. So I think I'm just gonna work with what I've got and then expand it the vanilla fashion, and then in the future, when I actually want to automate the copper that we can get from the dripstone, I'll make the create version. And I've got to say, this island is just looking cooler and cooler every time I fly back. With our stone gathered up, let's throw that in. Okay, I don't have the shulker box on me. Great, in it goes. And let's quickly, before we do anything else, just set up a rudimental, I want to say lava farm, but I also kind of want to start the dripstone farm before I do more material gathering. This is so overflown. Oops, really need to make a better storage for this. Crafting down a stack of iron here into cauldrons. I feel like 9 is more than enough to start off. We can then use some of our newly created terrain here, as I think I want to transform, well, this into a cliff face. I want to bring it down, and then a cave in that. So we'll just get this down here on the outside while we wait to get that in. Now, I don't remember if you actually need to place these on dripstone blocks, but I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to do it because, well, yes. And then we need to fill this with lava sources, which we definitely don't have enough, but but we can probably spare one, maybe two. I think we are only going to be able to spare one to start off with, which I guess we can add these in later once they actually are needed. So right next to this, let's make a very, very basic manual dripstone, pointed dripstone farm actually. More ugly temporary farms. Gotta love to see it. Gotta love to see it. Up and down below, we can just add in a dripstone down here, and this should hopefully generate a little more for us, because the more, well, the better. And since I don't really need more iron at the moment, I'm gonna just use this lava source to get the lava farm started. Right there. And that's dripping. Huh? Yeah. Now I can spend some time in the basalt generator as well. I need a lot of basalt for this cave. Finally, 7 stack of basalt. I really should install a hopper minecart in the soul soil to actually pick up every single block because it's taken so long. Have these farming produced anything? We have a few more dripstone at this place. I mean, that's something. I can actually take one of these and we can upgrade this just slightly by stealing the basalt gens lava source now that I'm done with gathering that. But it's still very, very slow getting started here. So let's see here. 9. I want to have around like 20 cauldrons, and I'm hoping that's going to be enough for us to get ourselves started in this world. And then eventually I obviously want to make a create based one, but I'm missing copper, and getting copper at the moment is very, very tricky. So I'm gonna have to automate that before I can actually set that up, or at least make a system where I can make a bunch of dripstone and get copper that way to make pipes, because, well, yeah, it's just not feasible at the moment. So hopefully I can make a good enough storage of lava so that I can use that to create dripstone, which I can then turn into copper, and then I can make a real lava farm. Yeah, makes sense. Right, just a few more components for our farms, and I need a couple of drills, and that should be the final thing. I think I need around 16 drills, and that's definitely gonna be enough for... Oh, actually, no, it won't. Will it? Yeah, because I need 45 for the actual drills. Yeah, we need to make a bit more. It's fine. I just crafted up some andesite, so we'll just go ahead and throw that in the mixer. I find it quite funny how you can still... Oh, I already have a stack in there. I'll throw in another one. You can mix it up while there's water in there, which is quite nice. Next up, I think, yeah, I have strip logs at the ready, so we will just use these. Bit of iron, grab that, andesite alloy casings at the bottom, iron in the middle, and then surround that just like that, and we have 16 mechanical drills. Super glue we can grab as well. We flung that in there, and this should be everything I need. Well, minus lava and dripstone then, which is tagging along. Do I have any yet? No lava yet. It's so slow. Just kick us off. Let's grab some coarse dirt, basalt, stone variants. Probably won't be needing the stone bricks actually. I just want to craft one of these basalt stacks into some polished basalt. At least around like 50 of it. And then taking our coarse dirt here, I want to transition in from this little dirt I've already started extending into the coarse dirt, which is going to start extending us into a cave. I'm quite unsure of how I want to do all of this, but I kind of just want to start placing blocks and seeing how it turns out. This is an interesting texture. I'm gonna see how I enjoy it, and maybe I'll replace it with like tough or something like that later. I just don't really have access to those sort of blocks, so for now I think it will have to do. Curving us a bit here to kind of just get into the cave and not really like see the entire cave from the outside. And yeah, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of this polished basalt, but again, it's more about the color and less about the texture. So I'm just gonna have to live with it for now, because we are in a Skyblock world and my block choices are limited, even though I think I could make better. But I will admit, connecting this up to a cliffside later, I think this is actually going to work. I'd like to just get some cobblestone down in here as temporary blocks, and now I'm using cobblestones I want to use later for the cliff, but it's fine. I'll just have to go get more. It's not that hard. And then we bring in the top texture of the basalt on top of this, and that's why we need the cobblestone, though not that block, because yeah, more blocks like this. Whoa, cave. And then I think working ourselves up from this, just bringing our basalt levels up, and this is where it's gonna get tricky, as I want to use dripstone to kind of just make some strikes and stripes throughout the cave, and still have not grown. Do I have more lava? Nope. not yet. But actually something that could help me is definitely getting our cauldrons out and starting to place those in, as I want them kind of spread out in the cave. And this is mainly for decoration purposes, I'd say. As well, it might not be the most practical layout, but hey, decorations. I'm gonna get a temporary block, actually. That sounds smart. Actually, I can just use some dirt, and dirt can be our temporary dripstone block, because then I can get a better idea of it all and not mess up too badly. Since this whole building process of the cave here isn't making too much sense right now, I'm just gonna keep placing blocks until I've sort of created a cave shape. I think I've enclosed the entire thing now. This looks so much like a mess. How does it look on the inside? Did I manage to... Yeah. With this change up with Dripstone, the Dripstone pointed things in here and everything. Oh, this is actually probably going to look pretty good. And then this is where I want the output of my Dripstone farm. So let's get working on that because, well, it's less temporary than whatever this is. And I have managed to get 2 more sources of lava. So now we have 4 generating. And I've got a few more pointed Dripstone bits here. So yeah, we're making progress. For the Dripstone farm here, let's see. I want to connect it up to this gantry shaft here, just because then I don't have to get another timing mechanism. So maybe that will work, and maybe we switch it out later. But for now, hopefully that should work. And well, that's gonna definitely involve bringing this line of blocks out so that the drill can travel, because I don't want to hit this, obviously. And this stops, well, like right above that, as you can see. And I don't want to mine away my cave every single time it harvests. So let's just extend up some stone bricks here, which we eventually glue onto that. And getting some water, perhaps we can get down below here and start extending ourselves downwards. Go down to maybe around this point where we can get some cobblestone and start creating a platform. That's gonna be, let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. With our first platform in, we're just gonna extend in another one, which is just as big as this one on this side. And this is gonna be our bottom platform of this entire thing, so that if the dripstone were to generate on this side, oh no, that's not good. I need those. Not mean to start placing my drills. That's good. Then we get our first 16 drills. I had to make a few more because I miscounted, and obviously I need 16 down here and 16 at the top. Just glue this together for now, as that's not really anything we need to wait on. Then for now, let's just make some temporary blocks here, I guess, where we can take, we'll go from there all the way down. Then only about 2 blocks above this, I want to get the other set of drills in. I don't think they're ever gonna grow or block since the dirt farm activates so often, so having a short gap between here isn't really going to be an issue. Our toolbox I'm gonna want right here, as yeah, that's above the entrance there, which is perfect. Let's see, extending off this is going to be the border for a water pool, but I did have a quick little check on the wiki, and I do need to use dripstone blocks for them to grow on, or it won't work. So sadly, this farm is going to be super inefficient for a while. Obviously, can't forget to do that, and I'm going to need to go get a dripstone piece so that I can filter that. And then I guess I'll add in my trapdoor rows here in the middle, and then everything is prepped. I just actually need the dripstone to get it up and running, and obviously the more we get, the more I can place down, and it will get quicker and quicker, hopefully. Over on this side, I'll just like to extend in maybe a chest right there, then a hopper line going out to this point, and a chute, which that should, yeah, that will line up to the toolbox and extract all of the dripstone. Now I need to pop into the inside of the cave. You know what I didn't think about? Yeah, I won't be able to open that, but hey, it's definitely fine. How on earth am I gonna get this hopper in? There we go. That one in. Then we can do another chest right here. And, gotta do this again. Get that in. Perfect. And we can actually access the final chest. And we'll just have to wait for it to siphon into there. Yeah, we have 1 more spike. Whoa. And 2 more lava. Ooh. I would also like to just take 1 of these lava buckets for now. I know this is kind of a waste, but I'd just like to try. If we were to just take 10 granite and 10 stone, maybe this should make 2 dripstone. Maybe that would make more sense. I don't know. Gotta disable that. Put our lava bucket in here, and then throw our granite and stone. That is going to craft up dripstone. And so for each lava bucket that we get, we can craft up 10 dripstone blocks, which is gonna mean we can make that faster. And then I'm hoping, no, we have no way of making that into pointed dripstone. That sucks, but we'll survive, I guess. So we for now just tear this down. Make sure we pick all of this up. We should have a few pointed dripstone and a bunch of dripstone blocks. Hopping in down to the dripstone farm. Let's first of all add in our filter for this, as we don't want any dirt filling those. And I think I'm just gonna start somewhere. Somewhere is right here, and get this first line of dripstone blocks in. But actually, I'm gonna do the other side as well, just to have the middle, the trapdoor waterlogged, and then adding in a little bit of cobblestone to just block that off so we don't flood the entire place. Bringing out our 2 water buckets, and we can waterlog all of this. Then hopping down below, we can just add in our pointed dripstone, and the dripstone farm will be active as long as, yeah, right, we just gotta glue it. I'm gonna make sure that no, this filter is not set, which it definitely needs to be, and I think this filter is set, and I hope so. Yeah, that's set. That's set. Okay, now we're not gonna have any overflow. Good. Then as long as we just hook that up there and that up to here, hopefully next time around that should fire, which it should, but I need to up this to 16 seconds active, as dripstone takes a lot longer to mine than the dirt, so hopefully that should make sure that it actually gets everything, otherwise the dirt machine breaks. And now it's just gonna sit here for longer, which honestly, with the amount of dirt I have, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. Great, now I don't have to worry about harvesting that either, as well the second we get something, it should end up in this chest. I guess I've just gotta wait for it to happen and keep a lookout on this to expand on our lava generation. So while we are waiting for dripstone farm to work and our lava to start gathering, I want to work on the cliffside, bringing it in using basalt blocks all the way to andesite. Something that is hopefully going to make this part of the island look a whole lot better. It definitely looks. I am quite liking this. I would like some other blocks like I've talked about, for example tough, but for what I've got access to, this is quite a nice cliff. Obviously we need more decorations and stuff around it, but that's nothing I'm going to be working on right now. I did manage to get a bunch of lava, as you can see, sorted out here, and I have got the shulker box, which I just want to start filling up with it, just that we start building up a supply. And well, all of the 9 spots above are filled. Only bottleneck at the moment is the fact that I don't have that many pointed dripstones, and yeah, this farm has produced 2 so far, because going pointed dripstone is so incredibly slow. But I'm hoping it will stock up eventually while I'm just in the area working. Not that I leave this area much, so it should be working most of the time. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no, I forgot to light up under. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was just about to work with villagers and now I can't because I have none. Oh, I'm so stupid. That's so dumb. No. Oh, that's so dumb of me. I can't even be bothered curing them, honestly. So yeah, they're just gonna have to. Sorry, guys. Oh, that sucks. Well, I was bone mealing up a bunch of carrots to use to get emeralds, but I guess I'll just give the villagers that, and hopefully we can get a few more villagers back. That really sets me back, because now I literally can't do much other than wait. I was gonna set up some toolsmiths, armorsmiths, and weaponsmiths, but I no longer have the 8 villagers that I was gonna use for that, so we have any dripstone at least. Oh, we have a 1. Yay. Well, as we've got 2 villagers in there, I guess I'm just gonna do some decoration work while I wait for them to get up here, and I guess I could really do the villager stuff between episodes, as everything I really wanted done in this video is already kind of done. Although I wouldn't mind adding in a bit extra decoration to this area, as it's very, very barren. So crafting up a bit of coarse dirt, and this is where me double dirting is really going to come in, as when I'm replacing the top layer of dirt to add in our pathways, I won't have to struggle about accidentally falling into the void or something like that. Just these paths in here connects all of our builds a little better, which always makes them look better in general. Before moving on to the next stage of decorations, I do want to start getting these 3 villagers we have right now into a house and actually traded with. Placing this here, opening this gate, hopefully. I don't want the babies running out, as they are really to no use to me at the moment. There must be an easier way to do this, or a smarter way at least. Thanks. There we go. Nope, I don't want both of you in there. Right, 1 at a time, please. Get in there. Thank you. And for now, I'm just going to use smithing tables. All of these. Hopefully able to hop up here and just break away the minecart. Yep, no problems. You want to be a weaponsmith? Yeah, you do. Ooh. Oh, that's so much more expensive than this one. Never mind. Oh, no, I've wasted all my emerald. Trade up some leftover carrots, and hopefully this stack of emeralds should be enough to get these both to level 2, or the apprentice here, which hopefully will mean I can trade iron with you guys. Yeah, for more emeralds, because I have massive amounts of iron that is just waiting to be used. And that will get you guys up even further where I can trade flint. How have I not noticed this before? Hold up. Hold the phone. I am getting so much flint that I'm just throwing out. Hopefully with just this, if we place some chests maybe right here, and then just that. Yep, that's all going into the chest. And then now I'm just going to add a bunch of buffering to this. This should definitely be enough flint storage for us, and we already have basically an emerald in there, and I've just hooked it up. This is great. This is a great revelation. There is one more thing I'd like to add in today's episode, and for that, where are my things? Okay, acacia saplings. I'd like to, or actually maybe I want to use something else in this world. Just mix it up a bit. Let's use some dark oak, and since I already have a fair bit of that, some shears gotta be crafted. I just like to get all of its leaves. Hopefully, I think 2 stacks should be enough. Otherwise, we'll just grow another one. No worries. Do I have any fences? 19, that actually should be enough. And then I'd like a few dark oak slabs. And recently in my hardcore, I've been building a bunch of fields, and I thought they just fit the vibe in here perfect. And I guess it's sort of a move away from the temporary field done on the platform, since I do eventually want to get that lake filled in. Although I am in no real rush, since I need to set up all of the other things as well. But if we just make a little like opening, maybe right here, and this is a pretty good size for us. And together with the water bucket, let's just figure out where we need this to go. Just like that. Now, potatoes, since that's my food source. Yeah, yeah, we're out of potatoes. We'll get the rest sorted in a bit. In the meanwhile, let's add in a second field, as I do want to move this villager breather eventually, and well, definitely get a house for it. For now, though, I'm gonna keep it there as it's very convenient. But I want to add in a field over on this side, just bordering off our little pathway here. Yeah, maybe something like that, and then we can kind of come up here and turn around back over to this way, and we'll see what we sort out for the villager breather eventually. Really, what I'm trying to do with all of these new builds I'm making in here is I want to get this world to a point where it almost feels like I'm playing in a regular world, and that's kind of my goal of this series, really seeing how far I can push it, and if I can even get close to making it feel like I'm playing in a vanilla generated world. Because so far, getting certain blocks that I definitely wouldn't have a problem getting in vanilla is still somewhat of a challenge. But I think with every single episode that passes, we are getting closer and closer to having, well, more resources available. I definitely think one of the next steps in this world is going to be automating all of our different ores, as that's really a crucial step in progression. And this episode was kind of just preparing for that. And I've got to say, I absolutely love the changes we made to this world so far, especially adding in this little village, where I definitely want to come back and add in even more decoration later. Just don't really know where I want to take it all yet, so that's why I'm a little hesitant. And then obviously we've done a lot of work on the back side of this, even though this was last episode. We've added in our dripstone cave, we have added in our dripstone farm, which, ooh, wait, hold up, ooh, this grass in my cave. Oh, well, one. I guess I'll add it. But that will eventually get filled. I think I'm going to take a few streams in between episodes to get a few more villagers sorted out and hopefully fill the dripstone farm, which will hopefully mean that in the next episode, we can tackle automating all of our metals. But if you did enjoy this third episode of my Skyblock world, then make sure to subscribe and leave a like, as it helps me out a ton and lets me know you want to see the series continue. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.